What's up everyone? Welcome to Crypto Maximalist. Before we begin, make sure to hit the like and subscribe and then hit the real subscribe button, which is the bell icon. We're posting 4 videos every day, so make sure to check back every single day. We've just hit 20k subscribers, so thank you all so much. Let's get to 30k and get a deal in the description if you haven't already. Plenty of free crypto and goodies down there. This is not financial advice. Welcome to Crypto Maximalist. Let's begin. What's up guys, so just before we begin, make sure to hit the subscribe and the bell icon. People aren't seeing our content and this is probably because you haven't hit the bell icon. Thank you again for all your support. The algorithm is slamming a lot of content creators right now, so we really appreciate all your support. And we're so proud of the amazing community that we built, so make sure to jump into the Telegram and the free Discord. So we're just taking a look at Verasity here, and as we can see, we've obviously come back into this range quite recently. We had a pretty decent pump off the bottom where we saw Bitcoin, dropping below that 40k mark. And quite clearly, a lot of people were saying, oh, we're in a bear market, yada, yada, yada. But it seems as though, in that area, we did find a really nice bit of support. And you can see with Verasity here as well, it's pretty obvious that once we came down into this area here, in and around that 618 level, along with that, that extension down towards, what was this? 2.25 cents, that we basically found a really nice bit of support in this area. And obviously once you got that reversal off the bottom there, you were looking for a bit of a continuation back into this range here, which is obviously what we got. And you can see here that basically we came up into this range. It looks like we got rejected off this resistance line here though, where did look as though we may be breaking out, but it looks as though when you look at the hourly time frame here, that it's quite clear that we actually did get rejected in this area. And we came back down, to the bottom of the range where we basically come down. We've formed a little bit of a smaller range here, haven't we? Just sitting above that, that support that we saw at the bottom of the range that we previously made. You can see if we take a look at the entire range here, that basically what's been happening is you come down, make the low, make the high, form the range here, and you can see the lows being retested, the highs being retested. We come down, obviously when we lost the bottom of that range momentarily for a few days, we roll back down towards the 618 there. We come down, we found support on it, we get the overextension, we come back inside of it, and then obviously once you see that kind of inverse head and shoulders thing playing out here, then it's quite clear that we came back inside the range. As we said, tested this resistance here, but we couldn't break it. So we roll back to the bottom of the range here, and we're currently just chopping it sideways, aren't we, in the market? Looking like things have been going fairly sideways, for essentially what has it been now? Maybe a few days, maybe 3 or 4 days now. The whole market just heading sideways, and obviously Verasity here just doing the same thing. The volume is pretty down low over the weekend as well. And it seems as though, in general, Verasity here just waiting for the next move, potentially, breaking this resistance here. And if that's the case, then obviously we'll be heading up towards that 0.78 level here. So we'd say overall, when you look at the daily time frame, Verasity looking totally fine on the macro time scale, in our opinion. Obviously, we lost this trend line that was the bull market support here, which is why we had this, fairly significant rollover. But I mean, if you look at this chart, that massive consolidation, huge pump, big correction, another huge pump, and another big correction, but making higher highs and higher lows, basically waiting for that next leg to the upside. So not that much to say about Verasity, apart from the fact that, it's just going to be chopping sideways for a while until Bitcoin decides, what it wants to do, since it's highly correlated to Bitcoin currently. But we do think, fairly soon that Verasity is probably going to start to see itself heading to the upside. So in terms of short-term price predictions then, if we're heading to the downside, obviously if we lose this support here down here at around 3 cents, we'll probably be coming back down to retest the 618 down at around 2.6 cents there, which will probably be a really strong support now that we've come down and tested it before. Obviously the 618 being a big important Fibonacci level as well, when we most likely see the bounce. And then heading to the upside, obviously we want to see ourselves breaking this resistance here, heading up to the 0.78 at around that 3.6 cent level. And then obviously if we break out of this resistance here, coming up towards the top of the range at 4 cents, then we could be looking at that bump and run pattern coming into fruition, where we have those 3 resistances, come down, we consolidate, we break out, and then obviously you run back up towards the all-time high. And then, the next target after that is that 10 cent level at the 127 extension. And beyond that, as we've said, Verasity, a really top quality project, obviously extremely good fundamentals currently, lots of news coming out. We do think 50 cents to $1 is entirely possible, so. I'd like to thank everyone so much for their support. If you've got any questions or suggestions, please leave them down below, and don't forget to subscribe and then hit the real subscribe button, which is the bell icon, to stay up to date with 4 videos we post every single day. Remember, if you want to support the channel more directly and get a ton of benefits and insight, as well as joining our growing community, consider the Patreon or YouTube membership down below. There are 3 tiers giving you access to our private Discord. Crypto support is available if you just want to help us out a small amount. Crypto Maximalist is our main tier, which gives you access to detailed daily technical analysis and signals, weekly and monthly coin calls, and insights into our personal moves, while Maximalist Gold takes it a step further, giving you an insight into our personal portfolio tracker, super low cap gem research, and a 100x portfolio we're constructing and updating, and access to us personally as a resource to discuss your portfolio via Messenger. Make sure to check it out. You can also sign up to our free Telegram and public Discord via the description as well. All the links are in the description for affiliate links for discounts and free crypto, so go check them all out below. There's plenty of goodness on offer. Please like and subscribe. We are Crypto Maximalists.